One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. The Yellow Jackets will kick it away first. The returner will field it and try to get some field position. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. So SMU's offense will be the first to dial up ball plays in this one. And the heart of this team clearly rests on the offensive line. A group of maulers, David, who take pride in what they do.
And I think if you're a coach, you take pride. Like, it starts up front. Like, you win and lose games with physicality, and they lean on all the big fellas up front, the hog mollies, the big uglies, the most unselfish players on the field.
It's old school, man. We're in an era of college football where it's up-tempo, spread, air raid. Games are still won and lost, though, in the trenches. And because this is one of the best offensive lines in all of college football, that is a huge advantage this offense takes into each and every game.
Working that left side now. For just a second, let's take a big picture view of SMU. It's been a season to remember so far, fresh off their new top 10 ranking. How far can this team go?
Well, they're starting to get there now, right? And I think once you get some big wins, Jesse, and you start to climb up, you start to feel that and the momentum and the confidence that it builds with your squad. I think we might just be scratching the surface with this group.
Yeah, that's the difference with this team is it feels like they're really starting to believe. We always knew they were talented. They knew it too, but getting some of these big wins this season, I think they now believe they can take down anybody in the country.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. The Mustangs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To throw, it's Rios. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. They're dealing with a second and long. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. And it's loose. He's got the ball, and he'll try to pick up a few. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker.
And what a great job by the defense, securing the wide receiver, getting the football out, getting it on the deck, and dadgummit if it didn't bounce right back to the offense.
So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. On fourth down, trying to find his man. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. They'll try the right side. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. Guys, let's have a look at SMU. Really good win on the recruiting trail last week. Got a commitment from a 4-star linebacker.
He's going to help him out a lot because of his speed. He simply has things you can't coach from the linebacker position. So his ability to track the ball sideline to sideline, but also get downhill.
Touchdown, SMU! And they strike first.
And how about the job by this offense? This is not a scrub defense. This is a top 10 defense in college football. You got to take points whenever you can get them. Nice job putting a drive together, putting 6 on the board. No matter how it looks, you just got to keep fighting with this squad.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Gay. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. So Georgia Tech's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. They're going to have to contend with a group of linebackers, Jesse, who wreak havoc all over the field.
Well, they say speed kills in college football, and I think that's what... position group so special. It's really hard to get the ball to the perimeter because of these linebackers and their sideline-to-sideline speed. But David, in passing situations... also blitz and get after your quarterback. What's this offense going to do?
Well, remember in our day, man, like you had hammers, right? They were just big physical guys. Now you've seen the positions switch. The bodies look different. They look more like safeties, and you're right. Speed, sideline to sideline, blitzing, so much versatility. Good luck.
And the Yellow Jackets will try to pin them back with the punt. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Back to throw, it's Rios. Fires to the wideout. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Oh, right through his hand. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Turning it on. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at 35.
And that's the challenge today. A week ago, they failed the challenge. Last week, they gave up 5 sacks. They can't do that again today. This defense saw it. They watched it on tape. They know they're not doing a good job of protecting their quarterback, and already 1 sack on the day.
And the Mustangs send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. And the pass falls harmlessly to the ground. We'll see if the laundry is as harmless. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Rushes on him. He'll pull it down. Looking for room at the 25. How about this sophomore learning when to to just do it himself. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. The run to the right. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Yellow Jackets now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. He's got him. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Fires to the big fella. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. They'll leave it with the lone back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Yellow Jackets with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. Here's the pressure. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
The Yellow Jackets will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. Good job by the coverage team, and that's how we'll end the period. That's the end of the period, and SMU has the lead. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the 2nd quarter. They've got a 1st down here to open the period. Dropping back, it's Rios. He's got his man, makes the grab. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down. But oh, they're after him. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down. The Mustangs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. And here comes the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Direct snap. Creates a little room. Found that space and picked up 6 out to the 33. And the Yellow Jackets can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll go to the ground. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Grabbed over the middle. It's Petrie. Nice pickup there. Gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. The Yellow Jackets come to the line with a new set of downs. He finds a dead spot in the middle. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down.
When you play zone coverage, you got a wide receiver that's a beast. It becomes very, very difficult. Got to make sure I play physical and maybe even shade the side of the wide receiver having a lot of success.
Motion from the wideout. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Unloads quickly. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets it out fast. He gets it inside the 25. They'll stop him at the 24. Not enough for the 1st down, and it's a 4th down decision time coming. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. That'll bring him to within 4. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Phyllis, take a peek at what's happening in this interesting battle in the MAC. Akron is ahead in this one, but unlike the days of Charlie Fry, this offense is not capable of scoring points every single time it sees the ball. They're up by 4 over UMass. The Maction never sleeps, and we'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Makes the grab on the left.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes, he's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
From the gun, the ground game. Oh, he's got some space. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Dropping back, it's Rios. He's got it down the middle. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. And the Mustangs with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll go back to the ground. What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. The Mustangs decide to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Rides the back and leaves it. Gets it past the marker. Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. He makes the catch close to the sticks, but he'll be a little short of the first down. And the Yellow Jackets with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Going to the ground. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Gay. Bulldozes his way through. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score.
You always talk about yak, and that was 3rd and very manageable. They were just throwing the ball to the sticks, just trying to pick up a simple first. But when you've got playmakers like that can do things after the catch, any play could be an explosive one, and you saw it right there. Tremendous job getting it to him early, and he does the rest.
Gets open down the middle. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately. The Yellow Jackets line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. And he gets it inside the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9, where it'll be 1st and goal. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And as we get deep in this first half, a 1st and goal and a chance to take the lead before the break. They'll run the option. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets!
Really nice physical running that time. Nice push up front by the offensive line. Getting it in for the touchdown. They now take a 1-possession lead here with just a little bit of time left in the first half.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point gives them a 3-point lead at 10-7. They put together an 81-yard drive. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he's coming out of the end zone. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Handoff from the gun. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Completes the shuffle pass. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys. Looks like we've got a great game day atmosphere today in Atlanta. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. With that said, let's send it back to the 5th oldest venue in college football, Bobby Dodd Stadium.
He'll bring it back looking for help. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. 90 yards in front of them as they start the drive at their own 10. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the 3rd. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Here's the handoff. Not much room there. They'll give him 1 to the 9. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And the Yellow Jackets will punt it away on 4th down. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. Makes the catch near the 50. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Back to throw. It's Rios. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
And the corner getting in the mix. The little fella getting his 2nd sack of the game. Defensive coordinator keeps dialing up these corner blitzes, and they keep hitting home.
And the Mustangs have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. Caught in the backfield, it's Guerrero. Oh, the speed, the acceleration, the elusiveness, and he's down to the 43. The Mustangs are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. And the Mustangs have it with a 1st and 10. Quickly complete. How about picking up tough yards like that as he gets to the 22? 2nd down coming up. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone, they're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush, they win up front.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Quick strike complete. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the 1st. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. They're working that left side. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. They'll try to get it in with the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And I want to be aggressive in these situations. When I got 2nd and goal, I want to go out and try to get that touchdown. But I do like how he didn't force the ball into coverage. Didn't make a big mistake. Throw a turnover in this area. You want to make sure you can guarantee points. You still got 3rd and goal coming up if you want to go for it on 4th.
It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. Looking to throw, it's Rios. Gets it out quickly. Snowed under by the defense. Now on fourth down, they'll try to come away with 3. He'll boot it from the left side, and from this distance, that angle ought to be fairly easy. No good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal.
And that's just a chip shot. That's just a field goal they got to make, guys.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. The give to the tailback. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, the give to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. Punt is in the air on fourth down. Takes it on the return. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting...
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. We saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical enough.
There he goes. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's first down. Used the play fake, now to throw. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to throw, it's Rios. Grabs behind the line, it's Guerrero. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Wide open downfield. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wants to go up top. Get it out on the screen. Touchdown, Mustangs! And that one will put them up here in the 2nd half. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're up 14-10. That drive covered 57 yards for the touchdown. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Handoff to the single back. Not a lot of room there. Give him a couple to the 16. That's the end of the period, and SMU has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. They'll give it to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Now facing a 3rd and long. throw to the outside is complete. It'll be a first down as he gets it to the 24-yard line. The Yellow Jackets come to the line with a fresh set of downs. On the move. Short gain on the play before he slides. Back up now. Here's second and long. Leaves it with the running back. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29. And the Yellow Jackets come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. In the gun and looking to throw on third down. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. Power football with the run. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He'll pull it on the read. Got enough for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Already 2 for 2 on third down, but this time they'll need 9 to convert. They go to the ground. Breaks into the open. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And here we go, down to score. They'll go for it on 4th down. Trying to get it to the marker. The Yellow Jackets get it past the sticks. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Oh, better look out. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Bunch formation for these receivers. Got it behind the line. It's Coffee. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Yellow Jackets back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Quick release by the QB. Touchdown, Georgia Tech! And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
Man, how about this quarterback right away saying, I got to get rid of the football. There's a lot of guys near the line of scrimmage. He spits it out, and I let my receiver do the rest. Let my playmaker make me look really good. Really nice pitch and catch. And guess what? You got the lead now in the 4th quarter.
Needs this one to push the lead to a field goal. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Tough to beat Maction, gentlemen. You know that. But let's take a look at the highlights. Central Michigan is darn near perfect offensively today. This is almost exactly the way they drew things up this week in practice. They're up by 15 over Kent State. The Maction never sleeps, and we'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Good pick up, a little bit short of the sticks. Now the play fake. Takes a shot as he lets it go. And it slips through his fingers in. On 3rd 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground here. The Mustangs will have a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Might as well give it to him again. Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. The give to the back. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. And the Mustangs are on the move. The RPO, fire complete to the left. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Or will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? To the air, it's Rios. Hauls it in. Excellent job rallying to the ball, and they knock him down. And if you didn't know this was a big play, the crowd is telling you. A huge 3rd down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. The Mustangs will line it up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. Missed receiver there. It's incomplete. Probably need to pick up a few yards. From here, it would be a 62-yard attempt. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Quickly to the tight end. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now on 1st down from the 30. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Drives ahead for 3 to the 27-yard line. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. Second down, he'll throw it. Pocket breaking down. Complete to the right. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Illegal touchdown.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a 3rd and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And we are all tied up here in the waning moments.
Man, that's a big kick. That's a big moment, a lot of pressure. He delivers, ties this football game up late in the 4th quarter.
On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D. So now it's 2nd and long. Off the play fake. Quickly complete. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. A little screen to the running back. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Kick is in the air. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. I think they'll be aggressive here and try to win it in regulation. Back to pass, it's Rios. Takes the easy one to the back. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. Back to pass on second down. Catch in the middle, it's Guerrero. He goes down at the 47 after a 5-yard pickup. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Looking to throw on first down. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. They're dealing with a second and long. Back to pass. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Hunt is on its way. And it looks as if this one's going to carry into the end zone for a touchback. 4 quarters, not enough to settle this one. We're headed to overtime.
And these teams have played so well, back and forth, evenly contested game. How about a little free football, Jesse?
Yeah, I love this, David. Free football. And finding out which of these two teams is the most mature. Who can settle down now with the game on the line and make the big play.
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime. And just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possessions starting on the opponent's 25.
And you want to play defense first because you want to know what you need. That's a key philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime, David.
Yeah, and remember the rule change a couple years ago, too, in the second overtime and 2-point conversion. So all this stuff is situational type football that you better have worked on throughout these weeks of the season.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. He's got the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Gives it on the option. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Illegal blocking. Offense.
They had the first down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on second down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
And you're seeing the pass rush on the second play of the drive. They dial it up. Look at the speed and athleticism this defense has as they corral the quarterback for a loss.
Now third and long here in overtime as this defense wants to force a field goal attempt. He'll keep it himself. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. So they'll send out the field goal team to try to take the lead here in overtime. He's got it. Showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Down by 3, it's their turn here in overtime. A touchdown will win it. Here's first down. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Trying to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking for a man. It's Rios. Caught in the backfield. It's Guerrero. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Leaves it with the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Defense will call a timeout. They got a peek at the formation. Want to make sure they're in the right call on this big down here in overtime. He's got it, a gutsy kick from downtown, and we will play another overtime. Here in the second overtime, they'll snap it on first down. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Got his man quickly. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Touchdown, SMU! That score gives them the lead here in the second overtime.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
They got the touchdown. Now in the second overtime, you have to go for two. They'll run play action. Can't do it better than that. The two-point conversion is good, and the lead is 8. They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown. They'll start this drive going to the air. It's complete to the left. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Yellow Jackets are threatening in the red zone. Wants to throw on first down. And the ball's out there after it. The offense somehow fell on it, and they'll retain possession.
Man, those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
And the Yellow Jackets trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wants to fire on second down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. He's looking downfield to throw. Going for it all. And they pick it off. You can't give it away in overtime. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. What a thriller. What a confidence builder to be able to come up with a win like that in overtime.
This team has to love their ability to come up with big plays and big moments. How about in overtime, the individual efforts we saw, this team playing as a unit, doing enough and doing everything that was needed to get the W.
It's such an exciting game, up and down, back and forth. It's heartbreaking if you lose, but when you come through with these games late in the ball game, it gives you confidence throughout the season to continue to build on it. What a great win.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.